Do you ever think how interesting the epic genre can be?
Have you ever heard a song of the Middle Ages?
In this video we are going to talk about the songs on the Middle Age.
The Middle Ages start with the fall of the Roman Empire and ends with the fall of Constantinople in 1453.
The Cantar de Mio Cid was based on a real person, Rodrigo Díaz de Vivar, who lived in the 12th century, the real gentleman of the time.
These songs didn't have an author. A community composed them with the purpose to idolize their leaders and to make them heroes. Let's see some songs.
The Song of Nibelungs. It is called the German Iliad. This composition has appeared in the late 12th and early 13th centuries, and it is unknown who is the actor. It deserves a national epic where they recount the adventures of ancestors and the German people.
The Song of Roland. It has 4,002 verses. The story tells how Charlemagne had fought 7 years against the Saracens. On his return to Spain, Roland was guarding the rear of the army when 100,000 infidels came to attack by order of her stepfather and the Moorish king of Zaragoza. Do you know about what happens in the Middle Ages? Well, I'm going to show you that. The Golden Age begins in 5047 with the birth of Cervantes.
The Golden Age culminates with the Pedro Calderón de la Barca death in 1680. Spain began to have crisis because the Spanish Empire was falling. Do you know where Quixote left Sancho Panza?
I don't have any idea.
In a place of La Mancha, which name I don't want to remember,
Wait, am I from the Spanish Golden Age?
Don Quixote was an old man, crazy and makes up his own rules.
Yep, that's my story.
Wait, where's Sancho Panza? I heard that you always was with him.
Yeah, I wouldn't have survived without him. But now I don't know where he is. But what are you saying?
Oh, forget it. Next topic.
Let's see some of the most influential Golden Age writers.
The culturalismo appeared during the Golden Age. To understand the poetry of Góngora, the reader must consult the reference made in the poem as slowly unraveling what he meant. For this reason, Góngora's poems were not well received, as they were cataloged as garbled and confused.
Along with Shakespeare, Cervantes is considered one of the greatest of world literature.
It is known as conceptismo style when it was more important the idea that was behind the words. For achieving this, Quevedo used puns, strong images, and clever use of words, where comparison and similes are order of the day.
Thank you.
This was only a small sample of the literature created in the Spanish Golden Age and in the Middle Ages. It is interesting to note how the Spanish people faced its crisis. Do you think that outside the elements of literature, such as film, painting, or sculpture, have been affected by their contributions?
Yo lo macheteo ahí.
No, lo dije al revés.
¡Cállense!
Yes,
Ya, te pones.
the Middle Ages start with the fall of the Roman Empire.
Aguanta.
The Middle Ages start.
Puta madre. Y cuando llegamos no estaban haciendo nada.
Y si dejamos la parte que le dije era el tema 3.
Pues sí, con que se vea más.
Mira, préstame.
No me lo perdí.
Estamos grabando, ¿eh?
Aguanta. Voy a estar tocando un cabello. Puta, ¿cómo quito el cabello?
It is known as consultismo style.